that I just think would be fun and easy from home. And it kind of relates to the glass portion of our metals and glass class because I'm going to have you paint glass jars. So I was just trying to think of more things that I know that you have at home, and I think this would be a super fun thing that you can do, especially this time of year. We're looking for, we have spring flowers. Maybe we want to make a flower vase or something like that. Would be kind of cool. So yeah, have fun. Yeah, have fun with this project. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is find a jar, figure out a method of painting that you want. So finding paint that's going to work from that you have at home, and then have a plan, and then of course have fun with this. Just want to kind of keep this in mind, okay? The theme for this project should be spring. So spring-like things, birds, naturey things, flowers, whatever. But keeping with that spring theme, okay? So finding a jar, any jar will work. If you can't find a jar, using a different type of instrument like a bottle. So like I have some bottle examples here too. No worries, just as long as there is a glass surface that you are painting on, okay? I think the first thing that you're going to want to do is clean it out really well, okay? Then, depending on what method you're going to use, you will probably want to prime the surface with a spray paint or solid color of any kind that maybe you have around. I just did a video, just kind of a proper way to spray things from home. You really do want to wear a mask, gloves, and read the bottle depending on what kind of spray paint it is. Make sure that it's type of spray paint that will work on a glass surface. Again, you don't have to spray paint them. It's just an option. Sometimes the solid color look is something people like. So, and it takes like 2 seconds to spray paint something, where you're going to be like hand painting for a while to get that solid surface. So, I would recommend it if you have it, if that's the type of method you want. But there's a lot of different methods and there's a lot of different plans that you come up with for this project. So if you're going to try and do something realistic, like you wanted to paint a butterfly on there, I would definitely have an image that you're going to look at to try and do that. So finding images, I have a couple of different methods here I just want to touch on. You can certainly add, like the one on the left there has some little details added onto it, little pieces of burlap added onto it. Another thought is it's clear, kind of like when we did our glass etching, have a picture on the inside that you want to paint first and then go and paint the whole thing. So maybe you go in with a permanent marker or something and draw that surface on there first, okay? And then take photos and send those to me. I do want to talk a little bit, I'll just show you a couple of products that I know will work well for cleaning the jar. So hopefully you can see me. Jars often come with, I'm a art teacher, hoarder, so I always save things. And like anytime salsa containers, I make my own salsa a lot of times, but spaghetti containers, things like that, they'll have a jar, like a label on them. And this is not always fun to try and get that sticky stuff off of there. So a couple of products that work great for that. Goo Gone is one that is awesome for removing stickers. And this one's just kind of nice to have around because I have small children that like to put stickers on things like windows, and it's difficult to get the stuff off. So that is one that I like. If you don't have that, just alcohol will work great to remove some of that sticky stuff off of there. glass cleaner will work great. The other one that works great is fingernail polish remover. So if you're really struggling with it, that stuff will take anything off. Okay. So after that, just come up with a plan and then start painting. That's all I got. Hopefully you're having fun, not being too bored, and can't wait to see what you come up with.